The Global T20 Canada tournament returns after a long gap of 4 years. The third session of the Global T20 Canada tournament was supposed to be played in 2020, but it got suspended due to coronavirus outbreak. Finally, the 2023 edition of the Global T20 Canada tournament is off the mark in Canada. All matches in this year's Global T20 tournament are being played at Ontario's CAA Centre in Brampton. The 6 teams participating in Global T20 Canada tournament are Vancouver Knights, Montreal Tigers, Brampton Wolves, Toronto Nationals, Surrey Jaguars and Mississauga Panthers. The tournament is played till August 6, 2023 and a total of 25 T20 matches will be played in Global T20 Canada tournament. Y Media team is on the grounds and covering Global T20 Canada coverage extensively. Have a look.
Hey everyone, this is Servaline from Fibe Media and right now I have Sakib with me. So Sakib, do tell our listeners about your preparation for the match today.
Well, I think we have well prepared. We played 2 very good games. We got 4 points on the board, so boys are gelling up really well. So yeah, hoping for another good game.
That's very well and all the best for you. All the best to you for your game and I hope you play well. Thank you. Hi everyone, this is Servaline from Fibe Media and right now I have with me Mudassar. So Mudassar, do tell about your role in GT20 and how you have been playing it. What are your expectations from this season of GT20?
Yeah, so I've been with Montreal Tigers for the last 2 months, but Montreal Tigers as a team has been here since 2018 and 2019. Then we had COVID, and in ICC gave the approval. In 2023, we started our venture again, right? So now this has been amazing. We put the team together. We have a coach that is Dave Watmore. He's an amazing coach, right? And we had an analyst from India as well, Ganesh Tyagi, an amazing guy. And with that, we worked around with the owner, the coach, and the analyst. And I was sitting on the draft. We worked on the draft. We had a lot of things happen on the draft, and it was amazing, right? And so we built an amazing team, right? If you look at the names, you might see that, oh, I don't see big names. But if you look at the team, it's one of the best teams you would find. If you look at the stats of the players and everything, we have players from UAE. We have players from Shakib Al Hassan. We have Chris Lynn. We have Andre Russell that's coming in, and we have the other players from UAE and amazing Canadian players that are there. Kaleem Sana, Sri Mantha, Matthew Spurs, Anoop, and all of the others. They are amazing players, right? So we have an amazing team, right? And a lot of my work involves around, everything, right? As a CEO, I have to take care of everything. So we'll give it, sitting on the draft, choosing players, all the way to giving media interviews like what I'm doing right now, doing other things like managing the social media team, marketing, advertisement, looking for sponsorship, a lot of other things, right? So I kind of like CEOs everything, and then I kind of delegate the stuff. So it's amazing. I'm enjoying this for now, and but it's fun.
Right, and as you are the CEO and your team was calling you man behind the success of GT20, so with success comes some challenges.
Yes.
So what challenges you faced? Can you tell about those challenges?
I think the challenges around putting the franchisee, the league itself, and putting the franchisee on the spot when you have a very short amount of time. We had just 2 months to prepare and do everything.
Wow.
So there's a lot of challenges, and if you look at the kind of games that we're having, the ground facilities, it's super and amazing, right?
Right.
So now when we looked at Montreal, we tried to bring everyone together, and right now we have that, right? Communication is something that's a challenge that happens, and there are a lot of protocols that we have to follow, which are getting built, and I think they will be better by the end the tournament ends.
Oh, perfect. And of course, what message do you want to give to our viewers right now?
I think you should all come to the game and watch Montreal Tigers lift the trophy. We have 7 games left. We have the 3rd game today, and today we're going to win against Vancouver, and we're going to have all the other games that are there, and we're going to win all the games. And you guys should come and watch us lift the trophy. That's pretty much it.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
During a press conference with Sharfain Rutherford, Shakib Al Hassan, Harsh Thakur and CEO Richard Berridge, Y Media asked the question about how cricket can be made more inclusive in Canada and what can we expect in the upcoming seasons. We also asked if women T20 cricket is on the tables. Here's what CEO Richard Berridge answered.
We have already begun discussions about women's GT20. Cricket Canada, as you know, is the body that is responsible for managing and running cricket within Canada. So we only have this window where we put on this show, right? This big stage, as I call it, where we expose all of the top players, the male players at the moment. We would love to do the same for women's, but again, we have to ensure that we don't bite off more than we can chew, because then it wouldn't become feasible long term, right? At this stage, I'm not sure if we're going to expand from 6 to 8 teams, but we do expect the same 6 teams going into next season. If there is high interest by other potential team owners to come on board, we will definitely explore it. But again, we don't want to expand too fast, right? And not able to maintain and not make it feasible. It's very important that we take our time. If not, after a few years, this could end up being something that is not feasible. It's a lot, as mentioned earlier, it takes a lot just to build out the stadium. Getting all the players here from all around the world for 3 weeks is a very expensive task. But we hope that as we build more support with the fan base as well as commercial partners, that we can then get enough funding to expand the tournament into other cities. We have begun discussions about the as I said, the women's component, and we were hoping. I have to check with my team to see if we're able to confirm. But we were hoping to have a one-off game on finals weekend between 2 teams comprising of women players. So that is how far we have gone with that conversation, that we really wanted to even do an exhibition match this year. I have to check with my team to see if we've been able to confirm that. But we are very interested in ensuring that we can obviously provide that same stage for women's cricketers. It took the CPL in the Caribbean 10 years, to come up with a women's version. So we're not saying that it will take us 10 years, but that happened for a reason, because they had to make sure that the initial version of the CPL, which includes the male players, that was stable enough for them to further invest. So we're hoping, along with our partners here in Cricket Canada, that we can hopefully provide that same opportunity for women's players in the near future.
It was also confirmed that Harbhajan Singh had returned to India due to personal reasons, and he may return to play global T20 cricket in Canada soon.
Well, the other situation rather with Harbhajan, which was not injury related, but it was based on a very extreme personal situation that he had to address. Right? These are things we don't have control over. Even sometimes you go to the draft, you pick certain players, and for some reason or the other, they are unable to make it. And most of the time it is due to injury, or at least if players are called up for national duty.
Talking about yesterday's matches, Brampton Bulls defeat Montreal Tigers by 15 runs, while Toronto National secure a convincing victory over Mississauga Panthers by 6 wickets. On Friday, July 28th, Vancouver Knights will face off Brampton Bulls at 11 a.m, while Surrey Jaguars will face Mississauga Panthers at 3:30 p.m. On Saturday at 11 a.m, there will be match between Toronto Nationals and Montreal Tigers, while at 3:30 p.m, Vancouver Knights will face off Surrey Jaguars. Brampton Bulls is dominating the points table with 7 points. Montreal Tigers is at second place with 6 points. Toronto Nationals is at third place with 4 points. Surrey Jaguars have 3 points and they are at 4th position. Vancouver Knights are at 5th position with 2nd points. Mississauga Panthers have not opened their account yet. For latest on trending news updates, stay connected with YuppTV's platforms.